Hi guys and welcome, my name is Kieran of the One Zen Academy. I'm sure this finds you well. So the other day I was taking students through a logical progression for core stability, especially with people with non-specific low back pain. Now with regards to non-specific low back pain, it's just that. It's not necessarily diagnosed, it's just a general aching and what we can do about it. So we know around 1 in 2 people in the UK will experience lower back pain in their lifetime. So short of going to see an osteopath or chiropractor or physiotherapist or someone like myself who's a bit of everything, I was teaching the students an easy way of progressively taking someone through a starting place in the realm of static stability, i.e. being still, through to movement, and how to challenge that person throughout, making it actually fun and doable for the patient or client. Now, I have pinched a little from the Czech Institute, I've pinched a little from Animal Flow, and my background in rehabilitation, 15 plus years in rehabilitation, I've put it all together to create a staged process. So the first process is pelvic floor activation. So we know in any back pain, your pelvic floor, at least I guess some of the fast twitch fibers and some of the slow twitch fibers down regulate. Because it shares a nerve with the multifidus, which is a muscle that goes up your spine, what you find is that these muscles don't necessarily automatically come back on. And I know some of you may be thinking, well actually that's not true. It is unfortunately true, the multifidus atrophies at quite a fast rate. So in order to re-establish function, maybe after an operation, or maybe after a bout of back pain, or maybe even after some bloating because of IBS or colitis and so on, the abdominal wall doesn't automatically switch back on. So this is quite an easy, safe way of starting. And all you need is either a mat, but definitely don't do this on the bed. It needs to be fairly firm. And you're going to place 2 fingers on your ASIS. Your ASIS, the little bony ridges, the little bony bits that stick out of your hips, okay? You're going to find those ridges and you're just going to subtly shift your fingers just inside of that. So when you lie down, in this position, they should just be resting on the skin, do not press in. I take a big breath in. As I exhale, I'm going to squeeze my pelvic floor like I'm busting to go to the toilet. And if you picture or visualize kind of pulling in and up, this will give you a good idea of how to squeeze your pelvic floor. And you should feel these 2 little muscles pop up to the surface. So as you exhale, you're going to squeeze, inhale to relax. Every exhale, you squeeze. You're going to try and do this 10 times. The next stage is your transverse abdominis activation. And your transverse abdominis is a wall of muscle which wraps all around the abdominal wall and attaches into the thoracolumbar fascia, has attachment points into the external obliques and even in the glute max. So in order to do this, you're going to lie face down, turn my hat around, just like this. Place your head, your forehead on your hands, and again you take a big breath in to relax. As you exhale, you're going to draw your belly button in off the ground, nothing more. So draw your belly button in as you exhale. My belly button is currently off the ground. So if I'm in this position on the floor, my belly button's coming in. So those are the first 2 stages of what I would do for clients with non-specific low back pain. Turn my hat around. I may include this in a warm-up. I may not make a big deal out of it, but I may include it in a warm-up, ready to invigorate this whole section for what's about to happen. So this is part one. Stay tuned for part two, where we'll take a deeper dive into how we can progress that on. Thank you.